Okay, now let's move on. So now we are going to see some very important keywords in Java, and without wasting time, now let's just start right away with these keywords we have here. And we're going to see a very important keywords in Java, which is static keyword. Now what this keyword does it actually, but before moving into that keyword, let's just pass through these keywords first. What is public class, public static void? What is new, all right, now let's just move. Public is just an access modifier. What access modifier is, it's simply the way of modifying, it's simply the way of telling computer of your program, say that this one is accessible to a certain level. If you say public, it means it will be accessible everywhere. But if you say private, it will be accessible only in that class. And there is also this another keyword called protected. This keyword is kind of specific to a package. Once we say this class is protected, it means it can only be accessible within the protected package and the package that inherited. Okay, we're going to see it in action. So let's just put public right back here. Okay, now let me show you how does this public and private works. I'll come back to this class we created in the previous lesson here, animal class, and I'll just put private here. Okay, so by this way I'm saying that this move method is only accessible within animal class, so I cannot reference it here. You see, right after just putting private keyword here, I got an error here. It says, let's hover over this one, and you can see that in the tooltip it says move is private access. So you cannot just access it in this way, you cannot use that. All right, that's access modifier. And if I put protected, what's going to happen? Protected, I think it's going to work just fine because it's in the same package. All right, that's good. So that's how it works. Okay, now that's private, protected, and public. Okay, so if I put public here, it's same as just leaving it as it is. You can just put public or you can leave as it is. So just put it back here, so you can see it's working fine. There is no any kind of error. So that's access modifier. Now what is class keyword? It's just a keyword of creating class. That's enough. And now comes the really important point of this, really important point of this course or this tutorial, static keyword. So this is kind of interesting keyword because it helps you to create or to access properties and method inside a class without even initializing that class, without even creating object of that class. You are not required to use this keyword new here. Anyway, let me show you in action. Now let's just put public here and add another keyword, static, just in front of that. Okay, now I can simply access, I can delete this one for now. Okay, just remove also this, and I can just use animal dot move right away without even initializing this animal class. So I think you're getting my point. That's static keyword. Pretty much what it does is help you to access methods of a class without even initializing it. Let's try to run. Okay, what's happening on the hood? Yeah, all right, it's working. So it says this animal is moving, and we know that this message is coming from this class. So that's it. That's static keyword. Nothing really fancy, nothing special with it. So that's the key point. Keep that in mind. It helps you to access the class properties and methods without initializing that class. Okay, thank you. See you in the next coming tutorial. Goodbye.